It's quite exciting to be on the Planet Queer stage. It was very stressful to figure out what to wear. So, thank you very much.
This is casual.
Forgive me. No, but visibility, right? Yes, see us. Yeah. But actually, first, let's give some visible love to Eden and Travis for making this.
Yeah.
You guys have been keeping this going for very long. It's very important. We see you. We appreciate you. But more importantly, it's my birthday. Thank you. You guys have been great.
That's it?
That will be the only dad joke of the night. You're welcome. I figured I better be age appropriate because I am 34 now. With is that better?
Yeah.
Stop yelling at me. No, but I know some of you may be thinking that 34 isn't necessarily dad age, but when my dad was 34, he had a 16-year-old son. Uh-huh. Could you imagine me with a 16-year-old?
Yes.
We'd be sneaking into the house at 4 a.m. and be like, guys, shut the fuck up, that's my son. Or I'd have to tell him things like, don't do drugs. Especially mine in my room. Like, use a condom. I don't know where to get them. But maybe one day. I think one day, but this year we're going to start with the chia pet and see how it goes. The LGBT community visibility has really been gaining some awesome momentum in the last few years. We definitely have had some setbacks with Voldemort or whatever his name is getting elected, but it got me thinking, who else, what other sectors deserve our visibility? Because we have so many lovely pockets and places and spaces, and I thought about, what about our scat brothers and sisters? You know what I mean? Like, you don't see a lot of visibility for them, and so I committed to, as soon as I get a free moment, I'm going to Google some scat terms and make it more visible to myself. Because I mean, shit, I am an activist, right? My dad's like, my son's like, Dad. No, but I actually was having this really awesome, like, long distance conversation, pen pal-esque scenario with a scruff, with another scruffer. And it was hot, it was super sexy. We were talking about like, deep throating our cousins and other legitimately sexy things. Like, it was hot. And all of a sudden he hits me with, God, it'd be so hot to shit on your chest. What did the... but after a quick Google search, I said, yeah, 98.6 degrees would be rather warm, but I don't think I'd be thinking about the temperature. And I got crickets. And here's the thing, like, it actually is really hard to keep me invested during sexting because a comma in the wrong spot or the wrong use of there, and I go soft. So I got, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. But he was great, so I was like, oh, I gotta try a little harder. And I said, what is it about shitting on my chest that turns you on? Because I know why it gives me the biggest boners ever, comma, but what is it for you? Question mark. And like the really interesting thing about asking honest questions is that you get awesome answers normally. So he says to me, what is the only thing that we're taught is meant to be completely secluded, completely private? Sharing those moments with another human being, what could be more intimate?
Right?
Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. I had thought that my whole life I have been having intimate moments, and this little stinker flushes that in 2 sentences. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Yeah. No, but I also realized what an ignorant fuck I had been, because, like, I always thought that scatters or scat enthusiasts, or I still haven't Googled it, whatever, I always thought it was kind of gross, and I thought that maybe they were dealing with some childhood trauma and whatever, but really, they are just true romantics like you and me. Only they're having deeper, more meaningful experiences. Visibility. It's important. No, but we chatted for a little bit longer, talking about how we wanted to roll around in our intimacy pies and whatnot. And so I decided to take it to the next level, and I said, yeah, what if we head into that stallion over there, or the stable over there, and fuck one of those stallions? The shit had blocked me. This is so painful. Perfect grammar, gone. No, but another sector that is deserving of our visibility are our public exhibitionists, right? Like, all we want is to be seen. But is that acceptable?
Yeah.
No. I get caught fucking in the grocery store, and I'm a sex offender. Not fucking in the grocery store is offensive. You virgins who can't shop. Yeah, I said it. So, I mean, it boggles me that we truly, as a society, believe that scarring a child sexually, which is never a joke, is the same as me just being at the end of my blog playing with my dick. Like, is that really the same? Because I'm just edging on the block. Used to have a softie. Now I have a cock.
Yeah.
I'm just edging on the block. My son just left. Bye, son. He's over it. No, but a few months ago, I really was almost all the way to 7-Eleven in just my sneakers and imported bottle of poppers. She bougie. Yeah! Gift ideas. Yeah, I had almost made it all the way there, which is one of my exhibitionist goals, right? And all of a sudden this dude pooped out from around the corner, shocked the shit out of me, and I had to hide. And I thought, why can't I feel comfortable just letting this adult dude see if he wants to watch? Because if I see you walking down the sidewalk in a terrible outfit, I just look away. I don't make you tell the whole neighborhood that you have terrible style. Suck on that, society. You know what I mean? No, but it actually is really kismet that I'm a part of a show that is focusing on visibility at 34, because 33, I spent a lot of last year trying not to be seen. I don't know exactly what happened or how it happened, but my confidence and my zest for life and my drive all just kind of seemed to slip out like a secret fart in an elevator. It was like silent, deadly, not fun for anyone around me. Like, that was not fun last year. And it got me thinking, I wanted to investigate that. I obviously wanted to figure out what the issue was, and I recognized that I was doing a lot. I mean, I wanted to blame the world around me, trust. I wanted to blame the States of America. I wanted to all of that, but blaming someone else and then pulling the covers over, that's not the answer. I was doing a lot of comparison. I was, definitely comparing myself to my peers, and why am I not at that place that I should be at? And then I was doing a lot of my success was based on my bank account, and last year my bank account was not so positive looking, So I dove in, and I realized that I had to step through the comparison part. I definitely don't notice that a lot of you have better bodies than me. I'm over that. Worked on it. And then one night in particular, I decided, as far as a measure of success, right? Like, what if I can play with that and manipulate that? So I took money in my bank account and replaced it with inches of dick that have been in my ass.
Yeah!
That changed everything. Like, even if we only count each dick once and not the amount of returned satisfied customers that came back, I became one of the most successful bitches on the planet. You know what I mean? It was amazing. And she's still tight. But because I was able to so fluidly flex that around and play with that, thank you. Someone actually gets some shit. But I realized it couldn't be only the money thing that was truly affecting me, because if that was, you know, if it were able to be replaced, what else is it? What was the whole thing? So, taking an even deeper look, I realized that in my truly transitional place that I was at in my life, and the place that we kind of all are right now, I realized that I was like really fucking afraid to move forward and to step into my callings and the things that I wanted to do and like be here on this stage, you know? So and conceptually, I know how silly that is. I really do, and we can say, oh, just go over it or whatever, but it really is why visibility is so important. So that we know that we are not alone in the unknown. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you for what you do to move us forward. So thank you. Love yourself.